Just like that, we are back. It is Disqualified Opinions. Of course, these gentlemen always have opinions, but they are validated here on this show. I'm your host, BKD. DC, what's up, brother?
What's going on, fellas? How y'all feeling this night?
Pretty good, man.
Bro.
Did y'all watch UFC last night?
McGregor's back.
The 30 seconds of it, yeah, sure.
McGregor is back.
Ross. Melo is free, but still not in the playoffs.
They gonna get there. Shout out to Conor McGregor though. That was a crazy, quick fight.
Facts.
Looks like he's gonna get his boy Khabib again in the rematch.
BMF.
We'll see what happens with that. Championship Sunday in the NFL as the season winds down. Now only one more game. Well, two if you count the Pro Bowl, but
Nobody counts the Pro Bowl.
okay, all right. You just had to ask for those who might be watching. It's not even in Hawaii anymore. But anyway,
Shout out to the Ravens, 13 Pro Bowlers.
13 of them things.
Conference Championship Sunday always brings excitement as it is one of the best Sundays of the year. Unfortunately, no Ravens in it this year yet again. But we had two games, one more interesting than the other. But let's start with the AFC Championship game. Rouse, give us a score, and we'll get into the X's and O's of what happened.
First off, neither one of these games were interesting whatsoever.
None.
Okay.
I thought they were both over by
Immediately.
halftime.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the Chiefs won't beat the Titans 35-24. I think when we say both the scores, you're gonna think the game was a lot closer than what the game really was.
Well,
And
the Titans did start
honestly,
10-0, and they were up 17.
it was 17-7, and then they collapsed.
That was right.
Then the Chiefs woke up.
Then they scored 28-7.
That's not fair.
For the second week in a row, they did that.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah.
This is sick.
I
I think what they averaging 43 points a game
In the
this
playoffs.
postseason right now.
Something like that.
Yeah.
35 and 51.
Yeah, 43. Yeah, it's sick. Yeah.
And then the 49ers destroyed the Packers. It says 37-20,
It
but
was
at one
way
point
worse
this
than
game was 34-7. So
Well, let's take a look at the AFC Championship game. DC, I'll start with you. You said KC pulled away. What are your takeaways from this game?
I just think the Kansas City offense is too explosive and dynamic for anyone so far to deal with. They have quick strike ability better than any other team in the NFL, in my opinion. Pat Mahomes is playing at another level. I think right now he is the best quarterback in football, and I think Andy Reid's offense finally gets a chance to show if he can overcome his struggles in big games. He got his second conference championship, and we'll see what they do in the Super Bowl.
I agree with you. I for sure think this. Well, let me just start by saying this. I would love for Pat Mahomes to win. Black quarterback. I definitely think Andy Reid needs this for his legacy. People tend to forget, was it 15 years ago? He took the Eagles to the Super Bowl, almost had it. That's when McNabb and T.O.
On one leg.
Literally, broken leg, and he tried to carry him to a
I think
Super
he had 13
Bowl.
catches.
Yeah, he had a very good game.
He's not one of the 10 greatest receivers on the All 100 team.
That's blasphemy.
You can
That's
kick
blasphemy.
rocks.
That's another segment.
yeah,
but
literally statistically like top 5 in
And
everything.
Everything, yes. Terrell Owens is a problem. But Andy Reid definitely needs this for his legacy. But back to Kansas City. As good, we're going to get into that, but nobody can guard these receivers. Everybody runs like a 4-2.
Track team.
Nobody. And when Pat Mahomes is out of the pocket, he's one of the best out of the pocket. We always think about him as a pocket passer. He is lethal outside of the pocket.
So is Russ, and so is
Sean Watson.
I was gonna say Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers,
Yeah,
too.
he's
But-
another one.
but
But
Pat Mahomes
that is an underrated aspect of
Scary
his game.
fast, too.
And he lets the ball go. Like that touchdown to Sammy Watkins, he was going right
To his right and
and
threw it
throw
to
it
the
left.
left.
That is
He
sick.
does that a lot.
It's sick, but
Baseball
it gets
background.
there. It's not like the receivers have to stop. The ball meets them in stride. That is sick. That
So
is
Sammy
sick.
Watkins throw was
slightly underthrown.
It was underthrown.
But he got there.
Yeah, I
was
mean,
sick.
when the corner falls down.
I mean, it was Logan Ryan.
Yeah. I mean, the Chiefs did what they were supposed to do. I know I picked the Titans to win. That was because I didn't think that they were going to get out of their game plan as quickly as they did. One thing that the Chiefs did really well was managing first down, not allowing Derrick Henry to get 6-7 yards on first down, putting them at second and short. They had a lot of 3rd and 7s, 3rd and 6s, where they put Ryan Tannehill in a position where he sometimes had to make a play. And not that Ryan Tannehill has had a bad season, because once he started, he's had a really good season.
He had a pretty
the number one passer rating in the NFL, fourth highest all time.
He was 21. He was 21 for 31. He didn't have a bad game at all. I apologize. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I do think at the beginning of the game they were force feeding Henry. And they got on top, and for whatever reason they stopped. But it could have been because Kansas City scores really fast.
Well, they're not really the kind of team that can come from behind.
Yeah,
that's what I was saying.
Team that has to.
They
develop a lead, and then they
take forever
take
to
the
score.
clock away.
Yeah,
from
exactly.
But the issue is Kansas City can score in 30 seconds.
That's the problem.
So when you're going against a team where them having the total possession over top of you doesn't matter, because they can put up
points in like 2 seconds.
21 points in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether or not you're chewing the clock up from them, because you also have to stop them, which is extremely hard to do, because they do have a lot of different guys on offense that are able to make plays.
Yeah.
I think first I'm going to get the Titans credit on a great season. Mike Vrabel, one of the best young coaches in the league. I think they have a good core with Henry, A.J. Brown. Looks like they found that quarterback in Tannehill. And their defense has some good pieces on the D-line. Probably need to improve their secondary. But in the AFC South, they'll be competitive year in and year out. I mean, between them and Houston, those are probably the two best teams right now. So they'll probably be a perennial playoff team next year, however that shakes out. But the Chiefs are just a cheat code.
Yeah,
it's really not fair. And I'll say this, I really don't use the D word a lot, but I think we're seeing the next dynasty in the NFL. I think this is something that we're going to see for years to come, because I really don't know who is going to stop this team, especially when you think about the AFC. And I know, looking at their division, I like Oakland, but is Oakland better than Kansas City? No. Denver, they don't have really anything to show for. They're still trying to figure out if they have a quarterback. A delusional GM and John Elway who's still stuck in the 80s.
I do think that
the Chargers are hoping they get Tom Brady, whatever the hell that's worth. They got a new stadium. That's the only thing going for them.
they're going to have to run the ball.
I don't think they have to, honestly.
I don't think they have to run the ball.
They don't have to run the ball.
I think the best thing that could have happened to this team is...
I'm talking about in the Super Bowl. They're going to have to run the ball.
No, I still don't.
You're not going to cut up the 49ers the way you've been doing.
Well,
they're going to have to run the ball.
I'll get to that.
The defensive line is better.
We'll get there when we get
there.
To that. But one thing that I want to quote that you said, I want to go at real quick. While I think that Patrick Mahomes is going to have an amazing career, I do not think this team is going to be a perennial. We see them in the AFC Championship.
Well, let me ask you though, devil's advocate, who's stopping them in the AFC?
Now, I'm not going to speak to the future in regards to like the teams that are going to become good, because I mean, we all thought that outside of you, we all thought that the Colts were going to be a possible Super Bowl contender this year. And
that's what I'm saying. They got over the hump in New England. Brady, we don't know what's up with that. The Ravens, they haven't been able to beat Kansas City when they played them. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see that again in the AFC Championship game. Who's really going to stop them in the AFC?
So let me finish my statement then. My thing is, this team, they had one thing happen that was amazing. Their defense clicked late. But this is a historically not good defense. So this isn't like this defense is going to go dominate how the Patriots dynasty defenses have dominated. The Seahawks defense is dominated during their run and things of that nature. This is a team that you can score on.
But I don't think they, much like the Colts teams with Peyton Manning, they come together at the right time. They bend but don't break. Like you said today, Suggs made some plays. They got Chris Jones back. I don't think that defense has to be dominant when you have the greatest offense we've seen in the past couple years that has the best quarterback.
So why didn't they win last year?
It was an offsides penalty away. I love Brady, but if they didn't jump offside, they probably would have won last year. You know what I mean? And this year, they're showing, okay, we clicked at the right time. Our defense is playing well enough. We have the best quarterback. You can't stop our offense. We have the coach. I think this is the birth of something special. I'm not saying they're going to win the Super Bowl every year, but every year that perennial AFC Championship game team, probably number 1, number 2 seed.
Team every time.
And I think they are the next great team as far as Patrick Mahomes is under that rookie deal, because he's probably going to get $40 million a year in another 2 years, but they'll cross that bridge when they get there.
Oh, I'm not saying that they're not going to be good. They're going to definitely be one of the top teams in the AFC. I'm just not ready to call them a dynasty without them even winning the first Super Bowl.
And I mean, not to give who I think is going to win the Super Bowl, but I think they are playing with house money. That's all I'm going to say.
We'll get to that later next week. Let's go to the other game, Packers and the 49ers. Thoughts?
Bad man got whooped in Santa Clara.
I picked them to lose.
We all picked them to lose.
No, did I?
You picked them to lose?
I don't know. I could have sworn I picked the Packers. It sounded like, whatever. If I did pick the Packers, I'm pretty sure it's only because of Aaron Rodgers. If I remember correctly, I said that what's that running back? Aaron Jones was going to have a good game in order for them to even be close, and he did not have a good
Nobody
game.
had a good game on the Packers.
It was terrible. The Packers did not show up at all. I think Aaron Rodgers was still in the hotel. He was still in Green Bay somewhere. I'm not sure. Yeah, somewhere. I think you were
Mahomes in them too.
Exactly. He thought he was going to meet Pat Mahomes in the Super Bowl. That's why they did that commercial together. But no. The 49ers just looked dominant from the jump. It was ridiculous. Mostert or Mozart.
What you call him?
Mustard on the track, baby.
200 yards. Well, yeah.
2 something.
Yeah,
4 touchdowns. A conference
29 for
game
220 and 4 touchdowns.
Yeah. 49ers. All I'm gonna say is this Super Bowl is going to be a good one.
I think the 49ers are playing the best football at the best time of the year for them.
Were they ever
dominated
not, though?
No, they've been consistently good.
Even with the injuries,
even their losses. They lost a tough game to Seattle. They lost to the Ravens.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that their loss was, but either way, they've played really good football all year. I think they're starting to hit their peak because they're starting to trash teams in the playoffs.
The Rams game?
So
might have been.
I think that they have the best defensive line in football. It's already been said.
Mm-hmm.
They have the best tight end in football. Probably we'll find out. These are probably the 2 best tight ends in the Super Bowl. So we'll see who comes up and who plays better. I'm not a big fan of James Garoppolo.
He didn't really have to throw though in his defense today.
Yeah, he never really has to throw.
You could have did what he did.
They lost to the Falcons on that Julio catch.
Oh, the overtime. Yeah. So that was their one bad loss.
Yeah.
But other than that,
they were an underachieving team this season.
Other than that, I think they've played the best. They've had the most consistent year outside of the Ravens, who are no longer here. So I have to think that they'll be ready to play in the Super Bowl.
If Jimmy G wins the Super Bowl, will you put some respect on his name?
No.
Okay.
What's his name?
Porn star James.
Speaking of that, Byron, how do you feel about this game? That's your man, right?
Who?
Porn star Jimmy.
I mean, I have nothing against him. I mean, he played under Brady.
Porn
it's okay
star
with me. I mean, any guy that can bang out porn stars for free, you good with me, brother? Because I know they are expensive, boy. Woo! Look at some of those social media sites if you're inquiring about those prices. But anyway, I think he does what he needs to do in the system. I think DC alluded to that. He doesn't have to do too much. Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch have done an excellent job.
Kyle Shanahan's the best play designer in NFL.
First off, Jimmy Garoppolo threw 8 passes today. We're not going to do that. He threw 6 for 8 for 77.
He didn't have to throw that much. I mean, hey.
I mean, when you're running back averaging 7.6 yards per carry.
Yo had
Mustard on the track.
Yo had 200 of them things.
My honest opinion with this game, they just got dominated on literally in every facet of the game. I believe
for the second time because they beat
it was 38, 37.
Sisters.
They actually scored 37 last time they played them, 37-8.
And that was the score at 34-7. It was the score at 1 point. So same thing.
I thought Devontae Adams was. I think he only had 1 target.
He had 2 targets.
He had that one catch.
He had one. Yeah. No, I'm saying going into halftime, he had 1 target.
Yeah, he did.
1 target going into halftime. We all know that the passing game with the Packers is Devontae Adams or not. Mm-hmm. They're gonna have to in this draft go get a wide receiver. I don't know why they picked up Jimmy Graham. I never thought Jimmy Graham. I thought Jimmy Graham was done for quite some time now, but maybe they thought he was going to be the X factor. But they need a wide receiver.
Since Jimmy Graham left Drew Brees, the second greatest quarterback ever.
Okay,
he's been garbage.
It's Peyton Manning. I don't know why we keep having this argument.
Choke artist.
Sure. I just want to go through one thing. They gonna have to throw Jimmy G gonna have to throw the ball in the Super Bowl.
You think so?
Yeah,
more than 8 times.
Well, obviously, I'm just asking. I mean, like I said, I think the Chiefs are playing with house money.
If the Chiefs shut down Derrick Henry in that run game, they're gonna probably be able to scheme up something for Mustard.
And I think the Chiefs have solid edge setters: Suggs, Chris Jones.
Suggs played really well.
Agba, Frank Clark. They have some good. They have some good players on the front of their defense. That's what I'm saying. And I think they have. I don't know who's their D coordinator. It's skipping me right now. I want to say Spagnuolo, but I could be wrong. But they have a decent coordinator that, like you said, can scheme up some things. And I think that if the Chiefs do get out to an early lead, which I think they're going to be able to put up points because they have more than one receiver, that you could see situation where they could have Jimmy G have to throw, and then you can see some of his deficiencies, like you say.
Because Jimmy G will put the ball in a turnover-like position at least 3 times. If he throws the ball 20 or more times, at least 3 of those will be interceptable. Now, whether you actually pick them off or not,
that's up to you.
Yeah, it's up to you. But he will 3 times. Count me.
It is Steve Spagnuolo, by the way.
Okay. Yes.
Giants coach.
Yeah.
I have nothing else to do
for a
but to
couple
know
years.
coordinator. So,
That was after the
have no
Super
life.
Bowl, though.
but yes, I think he'll scheme with that defense. But we'll get to that. We got 2 weeks. But
So-
anything else on the?
Nah, we're gonna give you guys
Yeah, give you about a week.
before we make any predictions in regards to this. One thing, do you think that the Ravens are gonna have a nice showing in the Pro Bowl?
I don't care about the Pro Bowl.
Yeah,
I'll be watching for Lamar.
I will be watching the Pro Bowl because we have 13 of them. I can't remember the last time.
I'm probably
We've
not
had
gonna
more than
watch
3.
because I'm disappointed.
And the Ravens coaching
Still.
staff is coaching. You don't want to see them do the interviews and
Not
stuff?
really.
I'm gonna watch this because we have so many people.
No,
I
thank
would
you.
like to see how we kind of scheme it up.
We'll see how my
Are they doing
Sunday
a draft?
goes.
I don't.
No, it's AFC
I'm not sure.
NFC.
It's back to that
Yes,
now.
it's
Okay.
back to
I might
that.
go
Okay,
top golfing.
Well, yeah, we'll see how my Sunday goes. I might just take a nap.
Yeah, I might go top golfing. So
Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, tell a friend to tell a friend. We are Disqualified Opinions.
Hey, we'll be back with more right after this.
yes, sir.